New at 10, a new public safety tax could be on the November ballot in Hannibal.
According to our news gathering partners at the Herald-Whig, the council had the first reading of a bill putting Proposition 1 on the ballot after receiving approval from the state legislature.
Voters would be asked to decide a 1.5% sales tax. Generated funds from that would help cover safety-related costs, such as items for police and fire. Proposition M also was discussed. It would shift appointments to the mayor's authority. They're currently handled by the city manager.